Welcome everybody to a new One Piece Fighting Path video. And guys, today I'm here with Bonchan chilling by the fire, and we want to talk to you a little bit about training your heroes, your nakamas. It would be in this game, you're training your nakamas, and you know what's the best way to do it, which nakamas should you prioritize and stuff like that, right? So first of all, the first thing that you should focus when you start this game is this right here. These are the Sanji missions. This is kind of like the Aizawa of My Hero Academia. Same thing. It's the same concept. You need to do all of these missions, right? Well, not all of them, but you just need to do 55 of these missions right here, and you will get this SS Sanji, which is very nice with his devil foot thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, right? Like you just have to do these quests. They're relatively easy. They're just tied to your progression. It's just like Aizawa, that, you know, like it starts when you start the game. A little bit after that, I think you have to gain a few levels before it actually gives it to you, but it's not that many. So a little bit after you start the game, it just gives you this set of quests, as you can see, and you just move forward with them until you get the SS Sanji. So you will want to prioritize that. Out of all the SS characters in this game, Sanji is the worst one, but it's a free premium character, right? SS is the highest rarity, so like it's a premium character for free, so you will definitely want to get him. But the reason why I'm talking about this, also you got 40 days to do it, so plenty of time. I started playing like 2 or 3 days ago, and look how close I am to getting him already. It's like relatively easy. So it's the Aizawa of My Hero, but this is the free-to-play friendly version. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is just because you know, this is tied to your natural progression in the game, so it will ask you to level some characters, like to get some characters BP to this. See, you can see right here, you get 3 characters BPs to 5,000. So you know, like if you feel a little bit lost, you can just go to the missions here, and they will automatically, you know, like give you sort of like a path to follow, I guess you could say, right? So as you can see in One Piece, there are 3 different types, just like My Hero, right? We have green, yellow, and red, right? Which is basically power, speed, and tech, pretty much. So basically what you will want to do in this particular game, you will want to focus on 6 different characters, right? When it comes to My Hero, it's 9, but in this game I would recommend that you focus on 6 characters, so obviously 2 of each type, right? So you will want 2 red characters, right? I have Luffy and Smoke. 2 green characters, I have Nami and Zoro. Actually, I kind of want to replace Nami with Buggy. I really like Nami because of her mechanics. She's like kind of a little bit of a complex character, not really, but like sort of. But the problem with Nami is that she's a wet noodle. She's pretty much like a Minari. She just doesn't deal any damage. So I kind of want to trade her for Buggy, and so I can keep Zoro and Buggy. Actually, not even that. I'm probably just gonna switch Zoro away as soon as I get this gear to Luffy. I've had terrible luck in my summons, so I have to go to Pity. Which is very unfortunate. Pity in this game is 90, so yeah, it's very unfortunate, very painful, but it is what it is. As you can see, I'm just 1 multi away to getting Luffy. You need 2,000 fruits to do a multi, so you know, I just did one, was very unlucky, so I'll just have to collect to do 1 more. But this is the start of the game, so it's not that rough. I'm not sure exactly how generous this game will eventually become with the fruits. Fruits are the basically like devil fruits, right? Are the premium currency in this game. So you know, yeah. Anyways, pretty much I'm gonna go to Pity with that Luffy, and so I'm just gonna trade Zoro away for that Luffy because that Luffy is green, and so I'm gonna have gear to Luffy and Buggy for now as my green characters. I have Luffy and well, this other Luffy and Smoke as my red characters, and then I have Usopp, and I need to get a second yellow character. Hopefully I pull something good. I know I could use this Nami, but you know, like I've had a bad experience with the other Nami, so I don't trust Nami anymore. But yeah, anyways, guys, you should definitely focus on 2 characters at a time, and the reason why is because in most of the PvE content in this game, it's like most of the PvE content in this game is going to ask you to take 2 characters with you into any given stage, right? So let me show you. If I go right here, let me go right here and try to get into a stage real quick. You know, like I just started playing the game, so it's a little bit clunky for me to actually go through the go through the motions, find everything. So as you can see, it will always ask you to get 2 different characters to go into a pretty much every, with some exceptions, pretty much like 90% of the PvE stages are going to ask you for 2 or 3 characters. And it's always better to, you know, like get characters that are advantageous to the stage. As you can see right here, it will tell you actually if that character actually has an advantage. You can see right here that the recommended BP is 2000, so you know they're both over 2000, so I get a tick, right? And then it also recommends you that they're yellow, so I also get a tick for that, right? So pretty much. So like one quick tip, and we'll go back to characters. This is basically the auto team maker, I guess you can say, and just keep in mind that the top option is basically going to give you the characters with the highest BP that are allowed in this stage. As you can see, in this stage I can only use yellow characters, so it's basically if I go into any other stage where I can take any color character, right, and I press here, it's just gonna give me the 2 strongest characters that I have in my account. And if you press in this one, the middle one, right, it's going to give you a team composed of the 2 strongest characters with the recommended color for that stage, right? So just keep that in mind if you have any doubts. This one is just going to reset it to whatever you had at the beginning. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, pretty much that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like most of the PvE content in this game is going to ask you for 2 characters, probably with the same attribute, right? Usually when you can take different attributes because you're going to fight different enemies, it lets you bring 3 characters, so you can bring 1 of each, right? But obviously if you are focusing on 6 characters, 2 of each type, you will easily have 1 of each to bring to a stage that asks you for 3 characters, right? So then we go into basically how to increase their BP. As you can see, there are 3 different options, and then within those options there are more options, so it's a little bit overwhelming at first. But these are basically your training materials, right? This is basically the food of my hero. These are just books, right? These books, you can get them everywhere. They're super easy to get. You can farm them too. There are stages to farm them, so it's very easy. You just go to right here at the bottom right to the log post. In the log post, you just go, let me think, it's in here, and you can see right there that you can farm books right there. See, you can farm those books. I'm not sure how to unlock those. I think it's tied to my BP or my character's BP, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can just farm the books. It's very easy to farm them. Just go to one more time. You go to the log post down there, and it's just the middle option right here. And you go to this guys, the turtle manatees thing. I forgot their actual name. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much how you level up your characters. Let me show you real quick with a character that's not leveled all the way. You just press in the books and it levels up your characters. You can keep pressed and it will just automatically like fill it up. Just don't go crazy clicking. I was like clicking for hours leveling a character from 0 to 25, and then I realized that I can just keep pressing on it and just gonna level up automatically. But yeah, that's how you level up your characters, right? And the funny thing is that the cap for leveling up your characters right now, it's 25 for me, right? 25 is the highest level that I can have my characters, but that increases with your own account's level. As you can see, my account is at level it's at level 25, So basically that, I don't know, I just find that like really odd. I've never seen something like that before. But basically the cap for my character's level is the same as the level on your account, pretty much, right? So my account is level 25, so my characters can go up to 25. If I level up to 26, then they'll be able to level up to 26. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a quirky thing. I don't know. Not sure if any other game does that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, like training is pretty straightforward. They just increase your health, attack, and defense, pretty much. Then you have the dupe system. Dupe system, pretty straightforward. This is just actually a buff. These are just buffs that you get during battle. This is an active buff. I believe this might be a passive buff. I don't know. I've never really seen this symbol during battle before, but this is just like a buff. It gives you attack speed, and you deal, I believe, a little more hyper armor damage. I'm pretty sure. Everything is in Chinese, guys, so correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just how I feel that it actually works. But yeah, basically it just increases these two things. Obviously it also increases your regular stats every time that you put a dupe. Let me see if I have any characters that I can put some dupes in so that I can show you real quick how it works. I don't think I do. I just put a bunch of dupes on Mr. One. Okay, here, Foxy. Okay, we'll do it with Foxy. So see, I have one. So this game does have shards, just like in my hero. So yeah, it is what it is. You can farm them too. There's their own version of Hero Trial 2. I'll show you that in a second. But pretty much the dupe system is just what you see, right? You get enough shards and you just press here, and it just fills this up, and you just go all the way around, right? And the star in the middle just fills all the way up, and then you just get an extra star on your character. That's pretty much how it works. Let me show you a character that doesn't have as many stars, because all these are just B characters. As you can see, they're blue down there, so like they're the lowest rarity of characters. Well, not the lowest. The lowest is C, like this copy. So yeah, these are B characters. So you know, I get them a lot when I do summons. I just get a lot of copies of these characters. So you know, that's why they're at 3 stars already. But let me see if okay, this guy is like at 1. And I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, the requirements of shards is lower the less stars that you have, right? So don't worry, it's not as harsh as it looks at the beginning, right at the start. Because I just don't want you guys to think that you're gonna have to farm forever to level up a character or get a star on a character, because, you know, like at 3 stars it starts asking you for 5 shards for each one of these pieces, which is a lot, right? But it's just, you know, obviously the higher the stars, the higher the requirement is. It's just like in my hero, right? So that's pretty much it. Whenever you pull a character, I think it gives you 5 shards, but I'm pretty sure it changes depending on the rarity of the characters. There are actually a lot of different rarities in this game, a lot of different ranks. You have C, right, which is this green one. C, you can see right there. C, B, you also have A, you have S, and then the limited characters, right, the banner characters, the limited banner characters are SS. So there's quite a lot of different rarities. I haven't seen any way to actually change the rarity. It's not like in my hero. I don't think like resonance in my hero, where you turn an A character into an S character. I haven't seen anything of the sort as of yet. I'm not sure if it exists or if they're always stuck with whatever you know, rank they come in. I'm not sure, honestly. I couldn't tell you. But going back to, you know, what we were talking about before. So so that is the second tab down here, right? The third one is basically going to be, you know, the affection sort of stud, which is pretty much the standard for any like gacha game. The caveat in this particular game is that when you give affection to your characters, when you give them food to increase their affection, it actually gives you some pretty nice rewards, right? So it gives you like exclusive cards, well, not exclusive, but cards that, you know, like if you put them in those characters, it actually gives you a bigger buff than if you put them in a random character. So that's pretty nice. It just gives you cards which are basically, these are like chips sort of like chips in a way. Not exactly sure what the effects are. I haven't really sat down to translate all of them, but you know, they just increase your BP, which is a nice thing. They also give you devil fruits, which is very nice. They give you tickets to summon, right? Like a lot of different stuff, honestly. So it's very much worth it to look at that. That is the highest rarity of cards. It's animated and all, like, yeah. So it's super worth it to level these characters affinity. For sure. It's also super easy to do so. Super easy. They're like, it's the affinity system here is super generous, as you can see. Let me show you. I'm just gonna give him one rare food and it increases one whole stat, right? So it's obviously like the requirements gonna increase the higher the affinity, but it's still super generous. And there, I just received the card, right? So it's super nice. So the way that you get this food, right, to do affinity, obviously there's a way to do it, as in pretty much every gacha ever. You just go over here. You have to go to the Mary, and basically inside the Mary, you go to the room where Sanji is, right, which is obviously the kitchen. And you just cook, right? You can well, I can't show you right now, but you just press right there, right, and it will show you basically a menu, and you just it will show you a menu, and you just put in you know, the ingredients, and you know, you just wait a certain amount of time, and then it gives you food, and you can just feed your characters to increase their affinity pretty much. So when it comes to the ingredients, the way that you get them is basically this. These are like commissions, right? The commissions in MHA. This is pretty much, you just send your characters to collect these ingredients. That's pretty much how you do it. Again, you just send your characters and you just wait, exactly like in My Hero, right? So that's pretty much it. That's where Usopp is. So where Usopp is, you just get the ingredients. Where Sanji is, you cook the food so that you get affinity on your characters. So very straightforward. I forgot to mention though how to get shards for your characters. The hero trial version, it's actually called the character trial or something like that, the Nakama trial in this game. So let me show you real quick how to get shards to increase the resonance. So let me go right here. Oh, I'm not sure which one. Okay, that's the store, that's not it. Let's see, it has to be one of these. Nope, that's to summon, and it has to be this one then. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically the okay, I know how to get there. So you go to the log post down here, right? Again, the log post, and you go to this, the right option, and you can see right here, these are all the characters that I have, right? This ones I don't have, but these are all the characters that I have, right? And these are all the characters that I can farm shards for. Pretty much it goes from rank A upwards, right? And so yeah, that's pretty much it. You just go in here, right, and you just all right guys, so I'm sorry, the video cut off right there, but basically you can do this. I think it's once a day. It says remaining times per day there, so I think it's just once a day that you can do this. And basically they give you rewards, they give you shards as rewards, right? And you can just farm up your characters. Of course, it gives you devil fruits the first time that you do it. You just have to you know, comply with certain missions, and you just get devil fruits. So pretty much you just get shards for each character. Right, it's only the characters that are here that you can get shards for. It's like not every single character is farmable. I'm sorry, it's you, to get there, you just go here to the log post, and then you go to the right option right here, right? And yeah, these are pretty much the only characters that you can actually farm shards for. These are SS characters, and for the SS characters, it actually requires you to use these keys. So I think what that means is that you can only do a certain amount of SS stages per day. I think is what that means. I don't actually own a single SS character. That is very sad. Very sad. This is the first time that I'm actually seeing all of them. I knew about NL Ace, Kuma, Crocodile, Mihawk, and but I didn't. Okay, so this is a new Luffy, right? This is a gear second Luffy. That Zoro I didn't know about. Aokiji, Ruchi, okay, Moria. Okay, that's actually quite a big roster of limited characters, right? Like this game has been out for pretty much like almost at the exact same time as my hero. So actually that's seems pretty accurate, right? Like it's I would say it's about the same amount of limited characters as my hero, probably, right? I'm not gonna start counting now, but yeah. But yeah, anyways, I just get sidetracked because I love this game so much, dude. I played for so many hours, it's ridiculous already. But anyways, going back to the characters. So that's how you just farm their shards every single day. So that's very, very handy, very good. Then we have the cards right here. As you can see, there are a certain amount of cards. So there are 3 basic cards, right, that you can just you get them everywhere. You can farm them, even there are stages to farm them. You just get them from missions. You can get them pretty much anywhere. I think there's a stage in the Alliance ship where you can farm them. I'm not exactly sure, honestly. I can't. Let's see. Usually that kind of stuff you can farm them in the log post. Okay, so those are all upgrade materials. We'll go over them in a second. Yeah, I don't really see where you could farm those. I think it's somewhere in the Alliance ship, but I'm not gonna get into that because it's super confusing. So so basically for the cards, right? So basically for the cards, let me just check that I'm recording. I am, okay. So basically for the cards, you just get these generic cards right here, right? Like there's like Vivi and you know, like the Usopp's love interest, and you know, this girl that takes care of Luffy, and you know, stuff like that. Just regular waifus, right? So these are all just very generic cards. There are also cards that have, you know, the certain main nakamas in them, right? So you can equip them to the specific nakama that, you know, it belongs to, and it gives you an extra boost. But I don't think that works with this regular cards, basically with these 3 slots. Also, as you can see, each card has a number assigned to them because they're a little bit different depending on which slot they go into. Obviously, as you can see, if you collect the set and you equip the set, it gives you an extra boost, right, for getting a full set. I can equip different cards, right, that don't have anything to do with each other, like that one, right? But as you can see, my BP chest went down. So if I equip Vivi again, then it's just gonna go up, back up, right? Because you can see right there that I get a boost because of the set. Then you have these other 2 slots. Not sure exactly what these 2 things really mean. I really couldn't tell you guys. I'm sorry. I will have more fuller, I guess, more information as time goes on and I play the game more. But pretty much these are just slots for more more exclusive cards for each character, right? So as you can see, I have cards for a lot of different characters, right? I have Luffy, Buggy, Robin, Sanji, Enel, Vivi, so, you know, pretty much Bellamy. So pretty much there are cards for every single character, I'm pretty sure. There are also different rarities, so yeah, the system goes down. It's like, it's a lot. But yeah, there's like blue, there's purple, there's yellow, you know, like there's a lot. But pretty much this, it just gives you, I'm not sure if it unlocks this ability specifically or if it just boosts it. Let's translate real quick to see, so that I can give you guys more accurate information. Let's see, because I feel like I'm saying I'm not sure way too much here. So rotated level 1 lighting charge, and okay, rotated the weather bar and attack the enemy with a charge ball to cause damage. So yeah, I'm pretty sure basically this cards right here in this slot, in this particular slot, they give you this ability, because I do have that ability with Nami. So that's pretty nice, pretty neat. You can get these cards pretty much, again, just doing missions and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. You just do missions and you get these cards. You can also get them with the Affinity that I was telling you guys before. Let me show you real quick. If we go to the Affinity for Nami and we go to the rewards, right here you can see it right there. See? You can get those cards just by leveling their Affinity. And as you can see, there's also the Jewel card, right, which is on the last slot right here that unlocks at level 28. Not sure if this is going to give you a different ability or what is this all about. We'll see. But yeah, pretty much you always want to equip, you know, the character, the card, you know, with the character that, you know, that you're equipping the card to, pretty much, because it's going to give you an extra boost, it's going to give you an extra ability. So of course you always want to do that. It's actually pretty easy to get these cards. There are some rewards that give you chests that, you know, let you pick a card for a specific character. So, you know, again, very easy to get them. You can also get them with Affinity, like I just told you guys. So, you know, very easy to get them. So that's pretty much it for the cards. So also there's a leveling system for the cards themselves. Again, easy, really easy to just farm them. I'm not sure why it's not letting me now. But yeah, there are these stages. Again, at the log post, you just go to the log post right down here. You go to the middle option and you can see this. Oh, so to level up the cards, first you level up the cards, right? To level up the cards, you need this Laboon sort of cards right here, this tiny little Laboon cards. There are a bunch of different ones, right? There's Baby Laboon, there's like Sunset Laboon, there's Jumping Laboon, there's, I don't know, there's a bunch of Laboon cards. And basically you just, that's how you level the cards. You just use those Laboon tokens to level the cards. And then once you get them to max level, you go into this stage and you farm this things here, right? That lets you break through each card. And so that basically increases the level cap for each card. So yes, it's a very complex system. There's a lot to go through. I'll just put timestamps so you guys don't get too lost with all of this. So so yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Let me see. This Vivi is not leveled, so you can see right there, right? I have this set on automatic. So you can see right there that it just gives me the Laboons that I need. I have 102, so because they just give you these Laboons for whatever. So very easy to get them. So basically, you just put those Laboon tokens, you level up the card, right? And then you just it asks you to you know, this, I think this requires, okay, so you just put that there and you farm this, right? And you press there and it just increases the level cap of the card. That just increases your BP. Pretty straightforward when it comes to the cards. Then we have this system right here, which is pretty much, if you play Dokkan, this is pretty much like the hidden potential system. I'm pretty sure also Dragon Ball Legends has something like this. I've never played Legends, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it. So basically you choose, this, as you can see, it gives you, each node gives you a health, gives you defense, gives you physical attack, special attack, and they also boost your abilities. These are all Nami's abilities, right? So pretty much you just need this stones. Again, super easy to get them. They give them to you for whatever, and you can also farm them. One more time, you just go to the log post. Anything that is related to material farming is in the log post, middle option, and it's this first one. So you can see right here, there are the 3 types, and you can just farm whichever stone you need, right? So yep, pretty easy. You just need those stones to level up these nodes. As you can see right there, I'm just gonna do it, right? And it just gives me more defense, gives me more physical attack, stuff like that. So you just have to fill everyone up. As you can see, they're level locked, so you just have to level up. Then you just unlock all of them, and once you have all of these little branches filled, it's going to ask you for this star, which, you know, asks you for a rarer stone. So you just farm this rarer stone and you just increase the level of your hidden potential. As you can see, there are a lot of levels, but basically this is just straight up buffs. These are all just straight up buffs to your abilities, to your attack, to your defense, to your health. So, you know, as far as I understand, there's no there's no system that blocks you from going higher and higher other than having to farm. This game is pretty restrictive with stamina, I will say. So yeah, it's a little bit rough, but you know, just gotta be a little bit patient. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm not skipping anything. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot to go through. You have the levels, right, with the books. You have the dupe system, you know, with the shards that you can farm. You have the affinity that you just get through the systems in the Mary. Then, you know, you have also the cards, Then you have to level up the cards, you have to break through your cards, you have character specific cards that give you specific abilities, right? Then you have the hidden potential system, right, that you have to farm those stones to do it. It's just, there's a lot to go through, but it's just so much fun. I've been glued to this game for the past 2 days. I just can't stop playing it. It's just so much fun. There's so much to do. There's so many modes to go through too. It's ridiculous amount of modes that this game has. It's like insane. It's insane. I keep, like, every time I click on a different icon, I discover a new game mode. It's ridiculous. It's just so, like, overwhelming sometimes, you know, like, because this is the Alliance War, the Alliance Drill thingy. So, like, I don't know, there's just so much to do, guys. There's so much to do, but it's so much fun. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. It's already super long. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Okay, so these are the Alliance words, so I'm not sure what I just clicked on. Yeah, thank you, guy. Yeah, and as you can see, I did something to move forward with Sanji's Pass, which is pretty nice. Gave me a multi on support cards. I would do it for the video, but I don't have the multis for support cards unlocked yet, and I'm not sure how far away I am. I think it's this, but let me see. So I have to do chapter 8, stage 8 of the story, and I just started chapter 8, so I'm pretty close, but it's gonna take me a little while. So yeah, guys, I mean, also, by the way, if you do Sanji's missions as you move forward, it gives you 3 free multis on the first 3 levels, pretty much, right? Like this is the amount of missions that you've done. So when you've done 5 missions for Sanji, 15 and 25, it gives you free multis, pretty much. And now it just gave me free multi for support cards, free multi again for support cards, and then the character itself, and then both of his, I got the hiccups. Both of his exclusive cards. So super nice. I'm just so obsessed with this game, guys. I'm so obsessed. I can't stop playing. But yeah, anyways, enough rambling for today. This video is gonna be so freaking long, but I hope it's worth it. I'm gonna leave timestamps. Leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. What do you think? Did I get anything wrong? Please help me out here. It's really rough trying to go through all of this while in Chinese. So please help me out if you can, and subscribe if you like more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.